Honor the man killed in a gas station robbery, how they're planning to remember him.
Medications, particularly prescription painkillers, are now the new gateway to illicit drug use.
And how pharmacies can fight back against painkiller abuse.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 6.
Good evening. Severe weather continuing to cross through central Illinois tonight.
That's right. One tornado already touched down earlier today in Peoria County. WMBD's Rachel Kay has been tracking the storms all day. Rachel, what can you tell us right now?
Right now, the main threat is severe thunderstorm warnings. As you said, we did have a tornado briefly touch down in Peoria County earlier today. As you can see, that storm that just a few minutes ago had a severe thunderstorm warning on it has expired, but this cell passing over Peoria right now did have a storm spotter reported golf ball sized hail in Glassford, as well as viewer reported golf ball sized hail in where was that, Lauren? In Bartonville, thank you. And a little bit further to our west right now, severe thunderstorm warning still in effect until 6:15 p.m. for McDonough County. Storm spotter reported ping pong ball-sized hail. In terms of these storms, you can see them working their way through our area. These are very isolated, but because they are so far apart, they're allowed to grow a little bit stronger. We're going to be tracking these as well as a line a little bit further to the west throughout the night tonight. Tornado watch will be until 11 p.m. tonight, and we were talking about that brief touchdown earlier today. That was in northeastern Peoria County. A storm spotter did report a brief rope tornado touchdown. We also had reports of funnel clouds, and we do have an image of that right now. This was sent in by Kara Dossett. You can see the funnel cloud reaching down. Can't tell if this was a tornado at the time because the ground is obscured by the trees, but if you're curious about what goes on behind the scenes and tracking the severe storms like we're doing tonight, you can always tune in for our severe weather special coming up right here on WMBD at 6:30 on Saturday and Sunday.
All right, Rachel, thanks so much. Well, the National Transportation Safety Board continuing to investigate a deadly plane crash in Bloomington. 7 people lost their lives in that crash, and today the NTSB released pictures of its head investigator, Todd Fox, examining that plane. You can see him here checking out the tail end of the Cessna 414. He also examined one of the plane's engines. Well, yesterday, the NTSB held a press conference with more details on the crash. Investigators say the pilot did not follow a standard missed approach procedure when coming up on the runway. They are still investigating if the foggy weather was any factor in the cause of the crash. A preliminary report is expected by the middle of next week.
Developing news out of Tazewell County tonight. One man is dead after a single car crash in rural South Pekin this afternoon. Tazewell County Coroner's Office says 29-year-old Caleb Vonderheide died in the accident on Town Line Road. An autopsy is scheduled for Friday at the Peoria County Coroner's Office.
And following up on a story for you tonight, the man killed in an armed robbery this week is not being forgotten. In fact, as WMBD's Hannah Hilliard found out, Rajesh Madala is being honored.
The Bayview Gardens community is coming together to remember a local gas station employee who was shot and killed late Monday night. The village is holding a prayer and candlelight vigil Friday night at 8 o'clock for Rajesh Madala in the same spot he was murdered. The store he worked at, the auto gas station in Bayview Gardens, was robbed, and authorities say the suspect, Robert McGrain, shot Madala. The manhunt for the suspect ended in a police shootout on Banta Road, but autopsy results show McGrain killed himself. So now the village is taking it upon themselves to mourn the loss of their friend. One of Madala's co-workers says he was a good man and will be greatly missed. The gas station is back open, but a memorial has popped up outside so people can come bring flowers to remember the life of Madala. In Bayview Gardens, Hannah Hilliard, WMBD 31 News.
City leaders in Peoria are still sorting through issues with the fire department. City Manager Patrick Urick tells WMBD he spoke with the Peoria Firefighters Union president this week as planned. It comes after the group took a secret vote, most voting no confidence in their fire chief, Kent Tomlin. Urick says he's sitting down with the chief and his management team next week. No word on when or if any decision about the chief's future will be determined. Tomlin has been in charge since 2007. The union is not saying why it took that vote 2 weeks ago.
Well, the city of Peoria continuing to fight the Illinois ACLU's lawsuit claiming several city officials violated a man's amendment rights. James Sotos, one of the city's attorneys, says several state judges have told his team they have probable cause for the suit to be thrown out. So that's what they asked for last month, along with immunity for all 8 people in the suit, like the mayor, city manager, former police chief, but they were denied. This week, Peoria attorneys filed a federal appeal asking for another look at the immunity request. Immunity would mean the search of the man John Daniels' house last year was, quote, in good faith. Daniel started a Twitter account in the mayor's name and sent out offensive tweets. He was tracked down, and the mayor had the police go to his home and search it. However, Daniel claims it was only a parody account, and the city violated his freedom of speech and protection from unreasonable searches. A Democrat stepping up to run for the congressional seat vacated by Aaron Schock. Adam Lopez, a school board member in Springfield who was reelected on Tuesday night, says he has always wanted to be a member of Congress, and he believes there's no better time to make a run than right now.
I think with the open election it has, or I should say the special election, I have more of an opportunity because it's an open seat. There's not an incumbent in there with the vacated seat of Aaron Schock. So
now, 2 Republicans also in that race, Attorney Mark Zalkman and State Senator Darren LaHood. That primary is tentatively scheduled for June 8th and the general election July 24th. Those dates are expected to change.
Bloomington has a new city clerk, and the city manager recently named Cherry Lawson for that post. Although it's not 100% official just yet, it's still up to the city council to give its stamp of approval at next week's meeting. Lawson has served as city clerk in cities in Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan. She could start in Bloomington as soon as next month.
All right, well, do you ever wonder what to do with your leftover prescriptions? Flush them down the toilet, toss them in the trash? Well, you could soon have a safe place to drop them off, and that place could be right where you picked them up. WMBD's Jessica Coons explains how a new bill could impact pharmacies. It's a story from our Capitol Newsroom tonight.
Basically, we accept prescriptions, tablet form, capsule form.
Officer George Kessner is talking about what goes inside of this box. It's been sitting in the Decatur Police Department for 6 months.
We do an average, I would say, probably anywhere between 90 to 120 gallons per week.
A local hospital donated it to the department so people can drop off unused prescriptions rather than flushing them or throwing them out.
Of course, that all goes back into our soil, into our water systems.
But the box also serves another purpose. Police say having this box around not only helps the environment, but it also helps stop unused prescriptions from falling into the wrong hands.
People may have different kind of purpose in mind for taking those drugs, you know, maybe because they have a drug problem, they're taking the pills themselves.
Pharmacists say because of that, there needs to be a safe way to dispose of the drugs. And that's where these boxes come in. Under a proposed bill, you could start seeing them at pharmacies. Businesses would be required to install them.
Increased studies that show that prescription medications, particularly prescription painkillers, are now the new gateway to illicit drug use.
Pharmacists we spoke with say they see a need for the boxes, but they could come with a downside. They say they could make their stores a target for burglary.
Pharmacies may have to have some construction costs and some additional overhead.
That's why they're hoping lawmakers turn to law enforcement to implement a program like police are doing in Decatur, where pills can be dropped off and officers are nearby.
Now, the bill is waiting more movement in the Senate.
Starting the search for your dream car, still ahead, how you can hit the road with some new style. But first, Rachel, active afternoon outside.
Yes, we are tracking some severe thunderstorm warnings right now expired, but this line still working its way through central Illinois. I'll have the latest on what we can expect in your full forecast after the break.
Ever since he was 12, Brian Schuster has been recording his entire life on his video camera. So you can imagine the importance of recording his daughter's first steps. And just when it seemed like the time had come, the camera was gone. It had been stolen. But thanks to his insurance company, West Bend, Brian's camera was replaced inside of a week. So Brian was able to record this. Every day something bad happens to someone, but at West Bend, we try to make sure our customers can still experience a silver lining.
GE just announced 3 really big offers for the month of April. A big package rebate on full kitchens, a free upgrade to stainless steel, and an extra year's warranty on any of the appliances. GE hasn't done this for several years where they overlap 3 different offers like this. Each of the offers has dozens of models on it. On our sales floor, we'll actually show you which ones qualify for which. So if you want to maximize it and get a package where you stack all 3 on top, it's fairly easy to do. All 3 offers are happening now through April 28th.
The fact is, when you engineer a truck like Ram 1500 with best-in-class 29 miles per gallon highway and a 9,200-pound towing capacity, your playground gets a whole lot bigger. Guts, glory, Ram.
Well-qualified lessees get this low-mileage sign-and-drive lease for $299 a month with zero due-it signing.
Your perfect summer starts at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Stop in today and find genuine value and low prices on top-quality lawn and garden products. Right now, save on an MTD Gold lawn tractor, now $1199.99. This Poulan Pro 50cc 2-cycle gas chainsaw is just $179.99. And save on an AgriFab tow lawn sweeper, only $299.99. Low prices and genuine value. Your perfect summer starts at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Parker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Now, your local weather authority.
WMBD 31 meteorologist Rachel Kay.
Meteorologist Lauren Rainson and I have been here this afternoon and evening tracking our severe weather threat. You can see we've got quite a few storms working their way through our area right now. These have been supercells, some of them turning into severe thunderstorm warnings. We did, as many of you know, have a brief touchdown of a tornado in Peoria County earlier today. No damage has been reported with that, but right now we're tracking these severe thunderstorm warnings. The main threats right now are strong winds and hail. This cell passed right over Peoria just about half an hour ago, and we did have reports of golf ball sized hail with this pea-sized hail near the station here, and we did see this work its way out. The severe thunderstorm warning has expired, but this is still heading in the direction of Metamora. Also right now looks like there is still the severe thunderstorm warning on this system working its way through Macomb County heading towards London Mills. Ping pong ball sized hail reported with that storm, and luckily we're not seeing any tornado warnings right now, but this storm right now north of Davenport has a tornado warning on it right now. This cell has been severe with a couple of tornado warnings on and off throughout the afternoon today. The area as a whole under this tornado watch until 11 p.m. You can see the areas in orange are where we do have the severe thunderstorm warnings right now. Look at the bigger picture shows that this is the main line, and on the other side of this we are going to be clear and drying out as we head throughout the night tonight. But there are still a couple of cells right along the Illinois border that we're going to be tracking, and this system as a whole moving east-northeast at a pretty decent speed. Some of these storms have been 45 to 50 miles per hour, and any sunshine that we saw earlier really adding fuel to the fire, letting things heat up. Right now in Bloomington looks like there's still a little bit of sunshine out, but that cloud cover is really building in. 75 degrees in Bloomington right now, humid out there as well, and very strong winds coming from the south at about 20 to 25 miles per hour across the area. I do think if any winds start to shift a little bit more to the southeast, that helps to increase rotation chances, but right now those winds mostly coming from the south. Here's that system working its way through. FutureTrack not actually doing a great job on picking up on the exact locations of these cells, but you get the general idea that we're seeing these scattered isolated storm systems, and right around 7 p.m. this line I think is going to be the last of it working its way through Peoria. Right around 7, just in time for the Chiefs game, there may still be some severe thunderstorm warnings on this at that time, and then in the next hour or so after that, here we are around 8 p.m. hitting the Bloomington area before around 10 p.m. the system finally starts to move out, and on the other side of that we'll see that clearing and partly cloudy skies for the rest of the night tonight, but we will be mostly dry and quiet. Overnight lows looking to drop to the mid-40s. We will still be breezy tonight though, and windy heading into the day tomorrow as well. Those winds will be coming from the west at about 20 to 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow much cooler on the other side of this cold front, highs in the low 60s. Here's a look at your full 8-day outlook. You can see we are going to be dry through the weekend. Saturday sunny and highs in the mid-60s. Heading into Sunday, we will have highs back into the upper 60s. Cloud cover will build Sunday ahead of more storm chances that we'll be tracking next week.
All right, certainly a busy afternoon. You guys did a great job keeping everybody informed too.
Thanks.
So
hopefully
thanks
everyone stayed safe.
All right, thanks Rachel. Well, this poor weather certainly hasn't fazed the Peoria Chiefs. How they're getting ready to make sure their home opener isn't pushed back. That's next.
You can't predict the future unless you've got Frontier. You'll pay the same price for internet 3 years from now. Guaranteed. What else does your future hold? How about fast, reliable speeds and no contract? With Frontier, it's easy to see. The future's looking pretty darn sweet.
Get the deal of the future today. High-speed internet for just $19.99 a month with qualifying phone service. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
What does high-strength, roll-formed steel look like? Like this. Chevy Silverado. High-strength steel for high-strength dependability. Now get $7,500 total value on this Silverado, plus Chevy owners can get an additional $1,000, plus 1 year of Sirius XM with every MLB game. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Now at UFS, 60-inch media fireplace stands, only $199. Originally $499. Works with or without the heat. UFS, about 10 minutes from anywhere.
We didn't say, hey boy, want to go for a ride? And we didn't roll down the windows, just for him. But we did help fuel the car that made this guy the happiest co-pilot you could ever have. At Enbridge, we believe when the energy you invest in life meets the energy we fuel it with, beautiful things happen. Enbridge, life takes energy.
At German Bliss, we're committed to you. So is Honda Power Equipment. Get powered up with a Honda EU Series generator from German Bliss and Honda. You can't miss with German Bliss.
Change is good. You change your lights. You could say we've figured out how many anchors it takes to change a light bulb. Change is coming to WMBD. Keep watching to find out more or follow us on Facebook. Pardon our dust.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 6.
Are you in the market for a new car? Well, the Central Illinois Auto Show may just be your place to start. The show kicks off tomorrow at noon and runs all weekend long at the Peoria Civic Center. Tickets are only $5 for those 16 and older, and it's free for those 15 and younger when they're joined by a paid adult. Friday's Senior Day with half-price tickets for those 60 and older. Sunday is Family Day with tickets only $8 for 2 adults and kids 15 and younger. Organizers say this is a great way to start that search for your dream car.
The best thing for the people in the market for a new car is this is totally objective as far as how they're looking at the vehicles. We're not selling vehicles, we're displaying them, but we're here to answer questions. So anybody can go just car to car to car and not be, pressured with any car sales tactics.
And this is the 26th year for the event.
Central Illinois is under a tornado watch until 11 tonight, and as Rachel said, there's another round of storms passing through the area right now. Peoria Chiefs season home opener also scheduled for tonight. First pitch supposed to be at 7. Teams hoping the storm literally blows over because they're ready to play ball. Infield's been covered all day and the outfield is designed to drain water. Still, dangerous conditions could cancel or delay that game.
We're not going to play in lightning or tornado sirens, heavy winds, anything like that. We have to keep the players and the fans safe, and that's always the number one thing to do. But if it's just a light rain, yeah, they'll play through that.
Kurt is going to have more on that matchup next in sports.
And tonight's Extra Effort winner is using her bat to fight cancer. Kurt Pegler also has that story next in sports. But first, here's a look at your day on Wall Street.
WMBD 31 News is brought to you by Hampton's Kitchen and Appliances.
Whether you need a small repair or a whole new roof, Geyer Roofing has you covered. Our team of professionals will give your home or business the look and protection it needs while getting the job done on time and within budget. We value your business and offer quality craftsmanship at reasonable prices. So rest assured, with 2 generations of experience, Geyer Roofing has the know-how to get the job done right. There are a lot of roofers in Central Illinois, but when only the best will do, hire Geyer. Get your free estimate today.
It's only a muffin, freshly baked in store. And just one bite will have you wanting more.
Get a blueberry or double chocolate McCafe fresh baked muffin and small coffee for just $1.99 at McDonald's.
Ford is taking the EcoBoost Challenge all across America. Check out America's best-selling brand of utility vehicles.
I absolutely love the EcoBoost Explorer.
The power feels great. You don't gotta do it yourself? Wow, I like that.
I think the Edge is perfect.
It's fast, great on gas. It really felt like I was driving a 6.
The front camera, that's phenomenal. I don't think you're gonna get me out of this car.
Take the EcoBoost Challenge at your Ford dealer, and for a limited time, get an Explorer with 0 for 60 plus $750 competitive owner cash, or lease one for only $289 a month.
At Whitaker's, you buy furniture once and enjoy it for a lifetime. It's furniture made the way it should be. Solid wood, 100% American made, and your choice of oak, maple, hickory, or cherry. Built by Amish craftsmen, and if you don't see what you want on our 20,000 square foot showroom floor, then we'll have it built for you. You deserve a tax break. Shop Whitaker's now through April 15th, and we'll pay the sales tax on your purchase on both in-stock items and special orders. The Whitaker family invites you to visit their showroom in Hudson, just minutes from Bloomington.
It's only a muffin, freshly baked in store. And just one bite will have you wanting more.
Get a blueberry or double chocolate McCafe fresh baked muffin and small coffee for just $1.99 at McDonald's.
WMBD 31 News is brought to you by Velde Cadillac Buick GMC.
Velde Cadillac Buick GMC has been selling and servicing
Central Illinois families for over 27 years.
We've done so with the belief that they are not
just customers, they're our neighbors
and friends. They are our family.
It's so much more than just selling Cadillacs.
It's all about being the best Cadillac dealership we can be. See us today at Velde Cadillac Buick GMC in Pekin, where we treat you like family.
Now, WMBD 31 Sports.
The Peoria Chiefs have been waiting all winter to say, play ball at Dozer Park, and they finally get the chance to do it tonight. It's the season opener, and the game is still on. Despite today's rain, the Chiefs will open the season against Quad City this evening. A handful of the Chiefs players are back from last year's roster. Justin Ringo says getting the new faces is the fun part about the early part of the season.
I've played with guys all different backgrounds. Now in minor league ball, you got guys from, Dominican, Venezuela, and it's really fun meeting a new group of guys every year and seeing how everyone gets along.
First pitch is scheduled for 7 o'clock at Dozer Park. We'll have highlights for you tonight at 10. Big leagues, White Sox are still winless. They managed just 1 run on 4 hits today. The Royals sweep the Sox out of Kansas City. Salvador Perez with a 2-run homer to left. Royals 4, Sox 1. Tonight's Extra Effort Award winner is a Notre Dame senior taking a swing at cancer, 1 hit at a time. At first glance, she might not look like a powerhouse, but Chloe Peterson can hit, and hit, and hit.
The best strength that I have to give someone are my hits. So I think why not use that strength and use my teammates to help.
Chloe spent the first 5 years of her life in and out of hospitals, being treated for kidney cancer.
I'm lucky to be here right now, and I'm lucky to be able to find a way to give back for what I was given.
Cancer-free for 13 years, Chloe is now hitting back. The Notre Dame senior has developed Hits for the Cure. She and her Irish teammates are getting pledges for every hit they get this softball season, with the money going to cancer research at the end of the year. She already has raised over $3,100 by herself.
She had this idea that I think was probably just as important to her as anything. Really wanting to give back for something that gave so much to her, and boy, just hats off to her.
Sometimes, right when you go up to bat, you can hear what other people are saying and stuff, and one of the parents are like, get this hit for your charity, get this hit for that, and it's just it's such an overwhelming feeling to know that every single time I get a hit or my teammate gets a hit, it goes somewhere.
She's recruited the Notre Dame baseball team to be a part of Hits for the Cure and hopes next year, after she graduates, other schools will join Notre Dame in this fundraiser.
And I really do want this to be something that we do annually, and have it reach out to other schools and have this just be the trial year, really.
If you know of local athletes like Chloe taking action in their schools or communities, nominate them for an Extra Effort Award at ciproud.com. Briefly, Jordan Spieth, the clubhouse lead at the Masters, following his 8 under par 64. He has a 3-shot lead. We've got highlights for you tonight at 10 o'clock. Finally, the Chiefs are dodging raindrops to get in their opener. At least it's not what the team in Manchester, New Hampshire is dealing with. That is snow. Their game tonight snowed out. The news continues in a moment.
Here's what you can see tonight on WMBD 31.
Tonight, we're not allowed to pout or be moody on date night.
There you go.
Looking for a reason to smile?
Hello? What is this?
We built a fort.
Those my sheets?
Yes, they are. Then check out a new Big Bang where anything is possible.
We could have our first sleepover.
Weird things are happening out here. A new Big Bang Theory. Then, make some noise for TV's #1 new comedy.
I've been hearing this annoying sound all day. Funny, we hear it too.
New Odd Couple after a new Big Bang. CBS tonight.
Imagine never cleaning your gutters again, climbing that wobbly ladder, spending hours of your day cleaning out those gutters. What would you do with all that extra time if you never had to clean your gutters again? Put on Gutter Helmet, America's original, first and #1 gutter protection system. Call today to receive 20% off your complete gutter protection system. Go to IllinoisGutterHelmet.com to schedule your free consultation or call 309-682-4600.
GE just announced 3 really big offers for the month of April. A big package rebate on full kitchens, a free upgrade to stainless steel, and an extra year's warranty on any of the appliances. GE hasn't done this for several years where they overlap 3 different offers like this. Each of the offers has dozens of models on it. On our sales floor, we'll actually show you which ones qualify for which. So if you want to maximize it and get a package where you stack all 3 on top, it's fairly easy to do. All 3 offers are happening now through April 28th.
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 6.
Well, you guys have had a busy day in the weather department.
Yes, Lauren and I have been tracking severe storms all afternoon. Actually, right now we have no severe thunderstorm warnings. We do have some thunderstorms on the radar. You can see those right now, but we are looking clear of the warnings at least. But we do still have that tornado watch in effect until 11 p.m. We'll stay here and track the storms as they work their way through the rest of our area. It looks like we've got a little bit of sunshine coming out right now too.
Yeah, there are some reports of sun, so hopefully it does exist. Hopefully those stick around, and hopefully the Chiefs game gets to stick around too.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much, Rachel. We'll see you back here tonight at 10. Good night.